Moving to the next slide. Now, actually, we have come to our definition of software engineering. What is the meaning of our software engineering? The software engineering, what is the meaning of this? Now, the establishment and use of sound engineering principles in order to obtain economically software that is reliable and works efficiently on real machines. So now this is very difficult for you to remember, but there are many variety of definitions are there. In a easy way, by using the technical words, you can utilize. So if I will summarize this definition, it will be in this way. In the second paragraph, the IEEE definition, okay, this one we used to pronounce as IEEE definition. So how it has been defined in your IEEE way. So now I will go through each of the words definitions. You please listen this. Software engineering. So the first point under software engineering will be the applications of a systematic. If what is the meaning of your systematic? So you can take the example as, suppose if I'm going inside the class and if you won't sit properly, someone will be in the first bench, someone will be in the last bench, someone will be near to the board. So how it will look? It will look very odd. So the first thing is, inside the class you should sit properly in a systematic way. So that is the first thing also we need to develop any of these softwares. The first thing is the application has to be systematic. Next thing is disciplined. If he will be sitting inside the class in a proper manner, but he will be disturbing in the class, okay, then it won't be correct, right? You should be silent in the class. Similarly, if you have developed any of the software, but many more times it used to give the errors, then what he will do? He will get disturbed. And he will think that what kind of software it is, like it is giving always the errors and all. So this is not a disciplined way. The softwares, if you have developed anything, it has to be very systematic and disciplined manner. Then the next thing is quantifiable approach. Suppose in my class the class strength has to be 60. I cannot make 120 students to sit inside one class. If I will make them to sit all 120 students in my class, then my class will be very hazy. Then what I will do? I have to reduce it. I have to go for my capabilities. Similarly, if any person is selling the softwares, he has to tell us that the software will be of how much of amount of data it is going to store, or if we are downloading this software or any kind of apps or anything, so is it a quantifiable for us, for the users, or not? If it is like that, the 3 points, the first one will be systematic, then disciplined, then quantifiable. If it considers all the 3 approach, then to the development, operation and maintenance, then if these 3 things it has to be, it is satisfying, then we can go for developing the softwares, we can operate the software, and we can maintain the software. So now, as I told you that, first thing is we have to check 3 things: the systematic way, disciplined way, and a quantifiable way. If the software satisfies these 3 things, then it has to go for the next 3 things: to develop, to operate, and to maintain the software. And this is known as your application of engineering to software. So here, what is it is a very disciplined way. The definition has been written. It is very easy to remember also. You can remember the applications in the sense, whatever applications the user has been, sorry, the developer has been developed, any software has been created. So that applications, if it is in a systematic, disciplined and quantifiable approach, then it can go under development, operation and maintenance. So if it satisfies all these 6 words, that is known as your software engineering. Moving to our next slide. Now we are seeing here importance of software engineering. Now, why we are going to use this software engineering? Why we will read this subject? Is it really going to worth in our future, or simply we are passing the time for all this, or we are wasting the time for this? That also we should know. Before studying anything, the first thing has to go do the research on the subject. Is it really worth for you to study or not? If you feel it is not worthy, then don't study. But if you feel it is worthy, please study. because software engineering is a concept. It is a concept where you are going to use this one. If you are going for your development side or anything, you have to know this concept. Let's see how it is going to be useful for us. The first point is we need to be able to produce reliable and trustworthy systems economically and quickly. How the software engineering is going to help us? It is going to use for the individuals also. It is going to use for society also. Two things always you remember: whenever whatever the softwares you are developing, it has to be useful at least for the individual purpose, or it has to give the use for the society. So if it is giving these two concepts, then your software is going to be a very good software. So now how you are going to give? Whatever the softwares you are providing, that software will be your reliable, trustworthy system, and it has to be economically and it can be quickly accessible. That is the first thing. If a good software is being produced in this way, and then only we can say that it is a best software. And what is the importance of software engineering? The software engineering produces in this way, then only we are utilizing all the softwares. Otherwise we never have been utilized the softwares, as it is a very reliable and trustworthy system, and also it provides economically and quickly. That's the reason we are using the softwares. We have vast number of softwares in our mobile phone also. We are using all the apps, all the softwares to make our daily life very easy. What is the second point? It is very cheaper in the long run. If your software is very costly, or it is taking more data space, then definitely nobody will use. So the software has to be created in such a way that it has to be cheaper, and it has to be, the maintenance will be for the long run. Then only these software engineering methods or techniques, whatever we are using, it will be very useful for the personal. If anybody is developing any of the project, it will be useful for them. Now the next one will be the majority cost are the cost of changing the software after it has gone into use. So how it is going to be? If the cost will be high, then definitely no one will use. The two things you have to remember here, that is the importance of software engineering. The software engineering provides reliable, trustworthy system. It is economically very useful, and it is a very quickly accessible software, and also it is very cheaper, and the cost is very minimal. The maintenance will be very long period. These all are your importance of software engineering.